Hello viewers, I'm Kenneth Rukundo for Ride TV, presenting to you our new program, What is Trending. In this we have electric motorcycles which are now trending in Uganda. As you are well aware, there is a lot of history about electronic gadgets, electronic automobiles, which are trending, like different motor vehicle brands, different motorcycles that are running on the roads. They are conserving our environment by using rechargeable batteries, no emissions like fumes. There is not much noise which control the sound pollution, and therefore these machines or this technology is trending, and we are happy to have this in Uganda, whereby we shall also have this kind of motorcycles running, like border borders or commercial motorcycles that our young people are now enjoying. Thank you and God bless you. Hello viewers, you are welcome to Ride TV. I'm Kenneth Rukundo, bringing to you the program What is Trending. Right here we are at Xembo Electronic Motorcycles. They do assemble motorcycles locally here in Uganda. This is what is bringing us the good news today, that these motorcycles actually use rechargeable batteries, that cutting emissions or carbon emission, and also minimize the noise pollution within our city. Allow me to take you through the entire process on how they do the assembling, show you the components, and how the machine operates on the road. You are welcome. Okay, you're welcome to our program.
Yes.
Can you tell us about Xembo?
Yes. Xembo is an electric border company. We got started here in 2018. And since then, we have over 200 bikes on the road and over 20 charging stations around the greater Kampala. Yes.
Okay, so can you tell us more about this kind of technology?
Sure.
And why you are interested in coming to Uganda?
Yeah, technology is fully electric, so it does not require any oil, it doesn't require any fuel. It is as simple as putting in a battery in the bike and you turn on the bike and start moving. It doesn't make any noise, has no pollution whatsoever. No noise pollution, no air pollution. So it's a wonderful technology. Yes.
So how do you sort out the issue of electricity? Do you use, what source of energy do you use?
Sure, we use both the hydro and solar. For example, where we're standing now is a hybrid station. The station uses both solar and also is connected to a meme. But some stations that we have also are fully solar stations. The hybrid stations work as extra power that we may need at times when, for example, when it rains. Some stations will not charge as many batteries, and we have hybrid stations which we can transport batteries from to take to the 100% solar station. Yeah.
Communicating to our people out there, what advantages do these motorcycles present compared to the usual kind of technology we are used to?
Yes, the advantages are many, both environmental and economic. On the environmental side, as I mentioned, there's no pollution, no noise pollution, no air pollution. On the economic side, you are paying a lot less for your fuel. So with a battery, full charge battery, it can take you up to 80 kilometers on a single charge, and you're paying only 4,000 shillings for that. Versus paying for 1 liter of fuel, which is 4,000 shillings, it will only take you about 40 kilometers. So you are getting to keep a lot more money, and you'll get to make a lot more money on your journey as a border rider than you would on a conventional border.
Apart from the border business, do you have some other clients, like individuals who would like to use it for transport?
Yes, there have been a lot of individual clients, individual business people that are coming to ask for the bike. But as of right now, we're only selling to the border clients. as we see that they are going to have the biggest impact or feel the biggest impact of Xembo's mission of reducing the pollution and also helping them earn a lot more
So
during their day.
what are your main challenges as you do implement in Uganda?
Yeah, so the main challenges have been getting the bikes here and also building out the stations. There's some small technical challenges, of course, that we face on the battery and also on the bike. But we are always here ready to work on these challenges. We have many youth who are now employed by Xembo to take care of those issues, and they've been doing it very, very well. So those are the main issues, just getting the bikes here and getting as many bikes as possible into the hands of boda riders, and also just some small technical issues here and there that we're working through. Yeah.
So where do you outsource different components from?
Yes, so the tires we get from CC Tires. The rest of the components we are getting from China. And the good thing, when we designed the bike, we designed it in a way that where most 90% of the parts that you can find already on the local market. For example, the headlight, you don't have to come to us to get a headlight. You don't have to come to us to get a side mirror. The only things you have to come to us for are the motor and the controller. So most of these electronic tools like the dashboard, the motor, the controller, you're gonna have to come to us to get. But everything else can be found on the market.
Okay. So if I have my personal usual motorcycle using fuel, can you work it out so that it can start using the battery?
No. So we are not in that business of converting. There's some others within the market that do that, but we only sell brand new products.
Oh, we sell brand new products.
Only brand new, yes.
Okay, wonderful. It was nice to have you. And I wish you all the best, because everyone out there is looking up to the solution that is environmentally friendly and at the same time solve the transport problem.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Nathalie. I've spent this bike with around 5 months.
How do you find it?
Yes?
How do you find it?
It's good, but I think everything has the bad and the positive and the negative effects.
So what is your best on this bike?
The best, it's really the good one here in Kampala.
The very good in Kampala.
Yeah, good in Kampala.
How about how much do you find the difference between how much you spend on this one and how much you would have spent on the other motorcycles? How do you compare that?
This one is cheaper accordingly, because you don't have to put in oil on a weekly basis. When you compare the charging fuel I use every day, even it's just cheaper when you compare it with the fuel. Because somebody who's using a fuel would have used around 15,000, of which me I can use 11 at least.
So you find this being a big advantage as far as your business is concerned. So you do boda?
Yeah, you do boda.
So you have been you find a bigger profit margin on this compared to the other usual boda.
Yeah.
So you feel you should continue with this?
Yeah, we'll continue with this, but the bad effect with it is that it limits us. You can't go
far. So what do you want to tell the people who are manufacturing?
The people who are manufacturing, in order to increase the market, we should extend it towns. So that we can extend Masaka and Balala, so that
if you ride and reach there, home, you can change the battery from there.
You can just go.
Okay.
A battery it reduces the speed you are driving on. So when you are driving around 35 with 45, then it will take you long. Then when you are in a hurry, you are driving at a high speed, then
so the more you accelerate, the more power you consume.
The more power you consume.
Okay.
So when
that is very important.
you accelerate slowly, it can take you around the 75 kilometers. But when you accelerate, when you are driving at a terrific speed, it can take you 6 to 8, 7 around there.
Okay. Basing
so
on
it cuts like 6 kilometers.
Okay. Basing on your usual border work, how many times do you change the battery daily?
I can change 3 times.
3 times per day? Okay.
3.
Perfect. 3 times you're covered for the day?
Yeah, I'm covered.
And that is averagely how much?
That's averagely the money or the distance?
The money.
The money
that you take on changing the battery.
That's averagely 10k.
10,000 is enough for
10,000.
you. Yet other people who are riding on usual motorcycles, averagely, how much can they pay in fuel?
Somebody would have consumed like 14, 15 around that side.
So you have that big difference.
Yeah, we have that difference.
Okay. Thank you so much. We're happy to have you as a person who is on the road daily, and I believe your feedback is going to be taken back to the people who are in charge of this kind of technology so they can improve it from one level to another and it becomes more convenient to the users within Uganda. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Pauline, can you tell us more about yourself?
Okay, thank you. I'm Pauline Korokundo. I am an electronics engineer. I'm working with Xembo on the technical team to ensure that we have very efficient motorcycles on the road that can satisfy our customers. Right here, we're at one of the charging stations at the headquarters. In our charging station, we use both solar and umeme to charge our batteries. We can charge up to 20 batteries. Part of our charging station uses solar, and then the other part uses umeme. Yeah. So we also have similar stations like this, which are hybrid, and then others that use mainly umeme, and also some that are mainly using solar. So we have a charger that charges each battery, and it will take up to 2 to 4 hours to finish charging that battery. And then once the riders come, they can take a full battery. So in a day, we'll do about maybe 40 batteries. I will charge about 40 batteries.
So perfect. So the motorcycle comes in, remove the old one, fix on the new one, and they just ride away.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so we have a Xembo swappers app, which we use to do the swapping. So when the rider comes in, I will scan their ID. So I can scan mine here. So I'm going to scan my ID. Then I'll scan the number plate of the bike. So we have the number plate for the bike here, and then the number plate for the battery. Sorry, the ID for the battery. So I can scan this. We'll take in the mileage that the bike is showing.
After the battery ID and the number plate, then you go to mileage.
Yes. I think I got a bad bike.
Just the process.
So we'll take the state of charge, which is maybe 20%. So I'll just put that there. Then we'll also scan the battery we are going to give them. So we'll get, all our batteries have QR codes that we use to track all this information. So I'll scan the battery we are going to give him, then put it in and get the percentage it has, and also enter it in the app. Yeah, so once all that is done, we'll compute the amount they need to pay, and then let them know. So they'll either pay using Momo, or they'll pay with cash. Yeah, so once the payment is done, we can just save this information and it will go into the Xembo database. Yeah.
Wonderful. Does that technology have any feature of security, like tracking the motorcycle in case it is stolen?
This particular one, no, but all bikes have tracking devices on them. Yes, because most of our bikes are on higher patches, so we need to know where our riders are, because most of them have not finished their.
Pauline, thank you so much for taking us through, showing us each and everything, the applications, the technical bits, the wiring systems, the charging systems. And we thank you so much for your engagement and for your commitment towards conserving the environment, at the same time contributing to the transport sector development within this country. I thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to our program, What is Trending? And as you very well know, technology has been shifting from one level to another. Here we have an assembling plant of motorcycles which are electric. And this is a new notch, or what is trending here in Kampala. Most of the cycle riders are enjoying electric bikes as compared to what consumes the fossil fuels, including that is petrol. And they are telling us that this has a lot of advantages in as far as the cost effectiveness is concerned and also the convenience. So this is a great kind of innovation to find at this moment. It is in Uganda. It is a great honor, and it is our responsibility to take this technology up, utilize it, so that we can also conserve the environment, since it uses rechargeable batteries compared to the fossil fuels that have contributed to generating a lot of carbon that is depleting the environment. I thank you, and you are welcome.
I'm called Mugisa Jime. I'm a Xembo rider.
So how do you find the job?
Definitely very interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
What advantages do you find on the Xembo motorcycle compared to the rest?
As an electric bike, there are more advantage than the disadvantage.
More advantages?
Definitely.
Tell me more about
the advantage. One is you don't need to go to the petrol station to get fuel, since it is electric bike, and the cost of maintenance is low. There is no need of repairing, like buying the clutch, buying the chain, the sprockets, repairing the engine. No, the cost of maintaining a fuel engine is high compared to electric bike, since this one uses a motor. The cost of maintenance is low, since an engine of a Bajaj, it has a lot of spare parts, the bearings, the clutch, the piston, all those, the clutch, all those. You can't ride a motorcycle Bajaj clutch, which are the original around 30,000. That means every 6 months you have to put a new clutch. Piston, you can't ride it for 6 months without repairing an engine of a Bajaj. When you are to open an engine, it can cost you over 200,000 repairing an engine of a Bajaj. If you are repairing a year for 3 times, that means you are over 600,000, even more, just on an engine, without counting the clutches. When you go on the sprocket, the chain, all those, we have not counted the oil. You remember every 2 weeks you have to put oil, change the oil to maintain the engine. Since there is a saying, oil is cheap, but engine is expensive. If you don't service the oil in a given period of time, you might find you incur more cost to repair the engine. Of which this electric bike, this Xembo, all those expenses you not incur them. Just the only thing you have to do is to make sure your bike has the battery. The battery has power. Since your battery is on, you can go everywhere. There's no need of repairing all those kinds, buying oil, crutches, piston. You find as we they use, because it's this business of border, the use are the one who are the majority that they use. You find you will save more then the expenditure will be less on the bike. That means if you are well strategic, if you have dreams and vision, you'll find you will save. Compared to a person riding a Bajaj, a fuel bike, who will put more on the bike to maintain it. But me, I'll put less. The only thing I'll do is put in my battery. I make sure the battery is on. That's all. But the other one will recover more costs the way I've explained. You'll find you will save less. You find by the end of the year, the money he has put to maintain the Bajaj, it is more than $1 million. Even if you can go to 2 million, just maintaining oil, maintaining the engine, it will be expensive. Of which me I will save. If I have my dreams, I will achieve them.
So how did we get this? So what's the procedure of getting
the procedure?
Electric
bike, you can either buy cash or you get it on installment. You pay in installments. That's the procedure. If it is cash, you go to the office, they tell you the price, because you know in economics the price is not constant. I will not tell you this amount. I might tell you this amount, you reach there, they tell you another amount. But on loan, you have to go there, they tell you the terms and conditions, then you pay in installment weekly and on weekly basis for a given period of time, or a year or 2 years. Then you own it. Yeah, that's how you get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Your name once again?
I'm Mogisa Jime.
Mogisa Jime.
Yeah.
Thanks for informing us about all this.
You are welcome, sir. Okay, sir.
We are with Pauline. She's going to take us through the assembling plant here in Nakawa Ntinda industrial area, and she'll be showing us different items.
All right, thank you. So this is where we do the assembly from. We do the mechanical assembly over there. You can see the frames for our bikes. Then we have the electrical assembly that goes on over here. Though right now we have modified it a bit, so we have some of the finished bikes here. Then at the moment, we have a few of the bikes that we need to repair. These are some that have been with the client and then returned. Either they failed to complete a loan or something happened, or maybe an accident. So these ones, we are refurbishing them. Most of them have been refurbished. Yes, then these are new bikes. They're just missing a few components, and then they'll be ready for the sales team to sell. Maybe I can show you some of the things.
Components.
So, this one has not yet been covered. This is where we have a battery box. So a battery fits in here. Then this is the controller. It works with the motor to ensure that the bike can move as fast as you want. Yeah, then basically the other things are similar to other bikes.
Where is the motor?
The motor is a hub motor. So
within the wheel?
Yes, it's within the wheel.
Okay.
The rear wheel.
Like this one?
Yes. So here what looks like a gas tank is mainly just covering the controller and shielding the wiring harness that's coming from here to the controller and then back to the lights. So here we just have a charging point.
Okay.
Just a USB charger, because most of the riders want to keep their phones on.
So in case I have a phone,
yes,
I just put it here, it's a USB, and so that my phone can keep on. I can't run out of battery.
Yes.
My phone will keep working all the time. Okay.
Yeah, so that's all this is doing.
Oh, perfect.
Just like a cover, just protects the inner components. Yeah, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is trending. I'm on an electric motorcycle. It has no fumes, no noise at all, very convenient, just like the first class ride you can ever have in Kampala. So enjoy this ride, buy the motorcycles, conserve the environment, and enjoy the ride wherever you are going. Around the Kampala, they have charging centers. Wherever you go around Kampala, you can be able to recharge and be able to move all the time, anytime you want. God bless you.